Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios for September 7th through the 14th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel if you are a returning subscriber. And if you're new, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can go ahead and join the tribe if you feel as if I resonate with you and you don't want to miss my content. We're going to get straight into it. This is going to be a weekly reading. This is a general message, so everything I say may or may not pertain to you specifically. So take everything with a grain of salt. And if you do want a personalized message from me, if you need me as your spiritual advisor, definitely check out my Patreon. We do personalized messages on there for a set price, so definitely check that out. Also, I do offer it on my website. So if you're interested in getting like monthly guidance for just a set price, do the Patreon. But if you just need a one-time guidance, reading, whatever, definitely check that out on my website, okay? So let's get straight into it. Scorpios for September 7th through the 14th. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into the reading. So we are going to cover the oracle cards first, and then we'll go ahead and get into the spread after, okay? So first thing I want to cover is the message from your spirit guides. This is what they want you to understand or carry with you for this week. So it says, Dear Shu, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times it might... Let's start this over. Dear Shu, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times you might find yourself overgiving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver, the healer, the rescuer. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bring in an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this is for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that you have convinced yourself that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. So this is understanding the giving and receiving in relationships. Okay, excuse me. This is about you guys understanding the giving and the receiving in your relationships with people, whether that's romantically, whether that's with family, whatever relationship you have with people. Understanding that giving and receiving is important. And sometimes you shouldn't overgive, especially to situations that you know doesn't deserve your energy. So keep that in mind. Now, another thing you guys need to keep in mind, it says, my thoughts are healthy, therefore I am. And it says, think of yourself as a healthy being at all times and work towards an improved quality of life. By actively taking the steps to incorporate healthy eating, physical activity, and mental health maintenance practices, you can balance your physical and psychological well-being. So this is you understanding that, yes, your thoughts, they will come up. Yes. Okay. We're all humans. We all think, but channeling your thoughts in a positive sense, if that makes sense. And also what you think is also a reflection of what you take in. So like this is saying, your eating habits, your sleeping patterns, the people you have around you, all of that contributes to your thoughts and the way that you really are mentally feeling as well. So really take time for you to process whatever does come to your mind this week. And again, try to tweak certain things that you have around you that may be causing you to think negatively or to fester on negative thoughts. The next card I have here as well, it says, I am a magnet for loving kindness. And it says, know that you are attracting kindness and consideration as you embody these qualities. Spend time mirroring the same traits you wish to bring into your life. Begin exemplifying feelings of appreciation and goodwill, and you'll soon find it being magnetically attracted to you. So to attract what you want, you must embody that. Really and truly this week, there's a need for you to embody what you're wanting to manifest in your situation. So if you don't want to embody, dealing with crazy people, or not embodying, if you don't want to attract, crazy people into your life, or people who aren't ready for a serious relationship, or just opportunities that don't go anywhere, you have to understand where you're coming from and the energy you're giving off. Now let's talk about more of your love life, and then we'll go ahead and get into the spread here. So when it pertains to your love life, the cards we have, it says passion, and it says allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I also have soulmate, and it says, yes, this is a soulmate. And then bottom of the deck, I do have chemistry, and it says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. So I am seeing that between you and another person, there's a lot of sexual energy between you guys. For some of you, a lot of you could be dealing with somebody who, okay, the sex is good, but there could be still some other things that need to be worked out here. You could be feeling a little bit trapped to a negative way of thinking or seeing things, or you could even just literally feel trapped to this situation or not knowing which direction to go in just in general. And for some of you, this could be, or there could be issues coming up due to the fact that there's children involved in the situation, whether that you have children outside of this connection, or this person has children outside of this connection, or this could even be childish behavior. I'm also seeing for some of you guys will be getting to know somebody who may possibly even have children as well. This person may be kind of codependent on you, so be careful of that if it's not like your children. But continuing on, let's go ahead and see what's going on in the reading. What I have here for the first card, this representing your energy coming into this week, I do have the Nine of Wands. So clarifying the Nine of Wands, I do have the Page of Swords. I am seeing that for a lot of you, this energy is you guys really just being kind of at your wit's end with a lot of things that have been energetically going on here. You could be still trying to work past a lot of issues you may have had in your work area. For some of you, you could have had troubles with jobs leading up into this point. You could just be really just done with it. And for some of you, you could be having like some ideas or some things that you want to embark on full time, but you may not be completely sure about whether or not that's the move for you. So I am seeing that this week you guys will be strategizing on what you need to do to fix your circumstance, especially if you feel like energetically you're almost at your wit's end here. I'm also seeing as well in a relationship sense, I am seeing that you could, like I said, be at your wit's end with the relationship where there may be like petty communication going on back and forth. You may have some questions as to what's going to happen next with your connection because this person may not be talking to you that much. And with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands, somebody could be avoiding you as far as communication goes, or there could have been some issues due to somebody being caught for cheating, and that's why somebody's acting this way. This could be a fire sign towards you or an air sign. But what I am seeing for last week's energy, I do have the Ace of Swords. With this, I am seeing that you did receive the clarity you needed when it came to cutting some things loose in your life. Also with the Ace of Swords, this could have been like a new line of communication that may have started with someone, but you may have been in a space of not knowing whether or not this was an opportunity that you could really invest yourself into, especially with this person being like a mother or having kids or something like that. But you may have been still interested in putting the energy into that and seeing where it could go. For others of you, this could be somebody who you have kids with and you don't know if it would be best for you to work things out with the child of your, the child of your what? You didn't know, or you don't know if it's best for you to work things out with the person you have kids with. Let me say that. Sorry about that. But what I am seeing here for the guidance for this week, I do have the Knight of Swords. With this, do not make any sort of impulsive decisions this week. Really think things out before you do, because I feel as if overlooking things in the future, you'll realize that some actions that you may take this week may not be the best thing for you to do. Also, what I'm seeing, as far as like somebody coming in and out of your life, as far as communication goes, you do need to evaluate whether or not that is something that you want to continue dealing with, okay? Especially if there's a Leo or a Cancer, maybe even an Earth sign. But what I am seeing for the obstacle or challenge that may come up this week, I do have the Five of Coins. For a lot of my Scorpios out there, this could be finances. You feeling like, okay, you want your finances to be in a better space. For others of you, this may even be you feeling left out in the cold by someone and wanting to start fresh and work things out with someone, but that could be an issue. For others of you, this could be you like wanting to leave a job and start a new job that is going to be more beneficial to you financially. But for the outcome of this week, I do have the King of Coins. And with this, a lot of my Scorpios are going to take a stance of focusing on your finances, getting that in order, making sure that you feel like stable to the point where you don't have to worry about bills. Some of you, you want to like work on your financial situation to the point where you don't have to worry about bills and you could just live your life and do what you want to do. But you don't know which direction to go in with that. For others of you, this is like you possibly dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, and you may be confused as to where the situation is going to go. All right. Especially if there's like issues from the past that haven't been resolved. But that's pretty much what I'm seeing here. I hope that I was able to give my Scorpio some sort of guidance or clarity. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And make sure you guys join my Patreon, again, if you're interested in that. And also check out my website if you're interested in that as well for some personal guidance, crystal healing jewelry, abundance kits, all that stuff. That's going to be your site. And I'm going to talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, Scorpios.